Hi there. So the work really started. I've been in meetings after meetings. Yeah, registering people for events. Very cool. But very hard to do my own stuff. But we all need money, right? To survive. That's what we need. And warmth would be good because right now I'm bracing myself to survive this. It is so cold. It probably would have been even colder in the apartment if I didn't take my air conditioner. Well, should be better tomorrow. Still cold, but better. A couple degrees, but little by little. Yeah, that's been my what? Tuesday. Feels like Monday, but Tuesday. And I just realized it's 3 p.m. I haven't eaten yet. I need to have my breakfast at 3 p.m. Nope. I'm not going outside. If it's that cold right now, right here in the apartment, and I'm like, I don't know, I have like 25 layers on, I have my comforter on my knees. It's like, if it's so cold inside, can you imagine what it's like outside? Oh my god, sirens. I hope somebody didn't try to warm themselves and just started a fire. After LA fires, I'm a bit terrified of all that situation. I still haven't read the guide. Did I tell you that after LA fires, my building sent me this? New York City Apartment Building Emergency Preparedness Guide. Yeah, I have to go through this, and they have... Where is it? I saw the picture. I'm like a kid. I'm looking for pictures. They have, yeah, what has to go into your bag, like emergency bag. Like that would be good. Like go bag here, another one. Because I can't imagine how lost those people in LA were. Like, you have to evacuate. Like, oh my God, what do I do? What do I take with me? I had no idea that when leaving your house, you have... If you have time, of course, you have to go through every room and shoot a video for the insurance company to show them what was in there. And I had no idea, so I still have to read this. But now, every time I hear an alarm or a siren, I kind of get tense. Because what if, What if? And right now it's so cold, I'm sure people are using heaters inside, and these walls, like, I still can't get this about the US. Like, these walls, they're like wood, they burn like this. In Eastern Europe, rebuilt using bricks, concrete, and this burns like so easily. So at least we have the, what would you call it, like the box or the frame, the walls. We still have the walls after the fire. Here you have to build the walls again. You kind of have a frame, but it doesn't work that way. Yep. So I decided that sorry, it's my computer. I got an email. Just give me 1 second. So I worked for 7 hours today, which is good, in terms of paycheck. Okay. But it's kind of harder to do whatever I wanted to do. But it's okay. So I'm not going outside. And tomorrow, I thought it will be kind of warmer than today, but no, the difference will be 1 degree. Today it was 19, tomorrow it will be 20. So, but I have to go outside tomorrow because I have to pick up 2 things, like from 2 different locations. So I will be in the area, but my God, it will be brutal. It will be brutal. I so hate cold. I can't stand it, but it is what it is, right? So yeah, I'm not going outside today. I will do some stuff that I couldn't do today while I still have a couple of productive hours. what is this? Oh, this is a reminder. Like, I have those things as I showed you. The reminder to book my mom a hotel. We have to check again to see what the prices are, how the prices are doing. If they're still the same, I guess I will just book it to kind of, check this off my to-do list. Yeah. I had my therapy session today, and one interesting thing that I felt good about, I started thinking about it like 3 days ago, and I couldn't put it into words clearly. I'm not even sure I can do it now, but I think it is more clear. Maybe while I speak, it'll get even clearer. Oh my God. That's funny how I see British folks trying to do American accent, and they for some reason complain about the R sound, like clearer. Murder is the worst word for them. Oh, I probably shouldn't have said that word because YouTube will ban me. All those rules, whatever. I got drifted away. So these past 3 days, I've been thinking about my failed marriage, and I went back in my memory to kind of the very beginning, and the moment when we decided to get married. And it was our first trip together, and that was so terrible that I thought that we will break up after this trip. I thought that was so bad, like so bad. We were so different. I was absolutely exhausted because as it turned out, I need much more sleep than he does. And I was absolutely exhausted, so sleep deprived. And it was like a lot of walking the whole day, walking. Not my thing. And I love walking, but not instead of sleeping. And I thought, my goodness, we're so different. We're totally breaking up after this. No, it's not working. And then instead of breaking up, he offered to get married. Which wasn't, this whole romantic thing. No, we knew each other for we met in May, and that was December. And again, it was like a distant relationship. Like, we spent together like in one apartment probably like 2 weeks, 3 weeks during these half a year. So we didn't really have enough time to know each other, to get to know each other. So it was more like, okay, do you want to give this relationship a chance? I was very surprised, but okay, yeah. Like, do you understand what it means? Yeah, I understand. Okay, let's give it a chance. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That was kind of the way of thinking at that time, before, person grows their roots through you. And so I agreed. And then in April we got married, and in June I came here. So here comes an interesting part, like the changing part. What changed in me right now. So usually I would blame somebody for anything that happened to me. And now, looking back at that situation, I actually understand and accept that there is my responsibility in this too, because I saw that it's not working. I saw that. And instead of saying no, I said yes. Of course, I was young and naive. I was in love. I wanted it to work. It hurt so much understanding that we're so different. I guess I also, it's like I had this, I can make it work in me. I had this. I wanted to believe in this. I can make it work. I can change, like we both can change, like everything can change. With the only difference that I wasn't aggressive changing him. I tried to change myself, but when this is not coming to you not aggressively, organically, when this is something coming from inside of you but is inflicted on you by someone, like you have to change this, you have to change that, then it's forced and it won't work. It'll just make you suffer. That's what happened to me. And now, like, looking back, almost 13 years later, looking back on this, I understand that actually I could have said no, but I didn't, even though I knew it won't work. But I very much wanted to believe that it will make it work. But the good part, like where I'm going with this, the good part is that after I understood this, for some reason I felt a relief. You would have thought that a relief comes when it's not your fault, kind of thing. But no, actually, there is my part of responsibility in this too, my portion. And I felt a relief understanding this. I kind of acknowledged it and moved on. I don't know, tell me, is this what growing up and taking responsibility feels like? Because I have no idea. I'm still not fully responsible for myself. And I don't know. It's just so weird, all these new feelings, like exploring them. It's very new. Like when the last time I saw his name on my phone and I felt fine. Usually it kind of threw me off balance, if you're walking on a rope hanging in the air, and whenever I saw his name on my phone popping up like an email or a message, it would kind of throw me off balance. And this time I was fine, like nothing. And now this was what moving on is? I don't know, or maybe this is just finding peace with myself. It's like all these feelings, they are very new to me, but I like them. I like them. I do. It's like the whole situation, it's not that black and white. There are always two people in the relationship, and I was there too, you know. I wasn't like a suitcase who people just take and bring somewhere. It was my decision. I made that decision and I accept it. And I guess I'm moving on. Yeah. That's what I've been thinking about for the past 3 days or so. And you know, I guess like listening to other people's stories, how they got out of relationships when they were abandoned by someone. I think I'm very lucky that it took me just 1 year to recover. And I didn't spend years in this. But I guess maybe my situation wasn't that bad because some relationships can get very violent and abusive, and they kind of get too deep in you, you know, like they mess up your psyche, and that's the worst. I guess I didn't let that happen. It's like I tried to change, but every time there came a point where I just, you know, there was an explosion inside of me, and that was the moment of me basically like protesting against everything. And then I tried again, and then again. Yeah, it's like the level of aggression and anger I had inside of me, it just made it impossible to go on. But yeah, basically that's what I wanted to share. Not sure what it is, but it makes me feel better. Darlings, I've just spent 2 hours doing a research on how to bring pigment back to the hair. Since my gray hair was stress provoked, specifically the war, like you can see here, this appeared when the war started, and you can see here, this appeared when the war started. I thought I will give it a chance because there were different scientific experiments on what brings pigment back to the hair. Sorry. So I did my research. I will be a guinea pig out of my free will. If it works, I'll let you know. So wish me luck. I hope it works, because really I'm not that age when I should have it. And it really happened like this when the war started. Like, damn it. That really is true, that all the sickness and disease comes from stress. And I told you before that I truly believe when people have this like unexpressed emotions which cause them stress inside of them, they get cancer. I'm sure of it. Like everything comes from stress. Like my mom, for example, she has a terrible knee pain right now. Last year in summer when she came here, nothing, no pain for 3 months. Well, not months, weeks. She went back in a week, pain is back. Now she has it almost every night because it's a stressful situation she's living in right now. And like the doctors, they did some, what do you call it, like x-ray or scan, I don't remember what specifically it was, and we're like, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. So yeah, I'm truly sure that everything comes from stress. Stress is a bitch. Pardon me my French, but it is. So yeah, I'm very much determined to get rid of this and that. Because I don't want it. Just because I don't want it. I don't like it. I want to get rid of it. Yes, so I did my research. There are a few things I have to order, but I can't order them right away. I started with one, and then slowly I'll bring in the rest, and that's basically the general recommendations. I told you I love supplements. I live on supplements. I think food is absolutely empty right now, because it is. I remember when I was a kid, I was eating an apple, and if I put it on the table and come back in 5 minutes, it would be like this color because of the iron oxidizing. That's the word, oxidizing. Oh my god, I know this word in English. Oxidizing an apple. Right now I can cut an apple open, leave it on the table, come back in half an hour, it will be the same color and just a little bit brownish on the edges, which means the amount of iron right there is very close to 0. So yeah, I truly believe that food doesn't really help us. And also I remember talking to my doctor once after I took a blood test and like checking all the vitamins and everything, and she told me like, funny, if I got your results last week, you would be B12 deficient, but this week they lowered the range. You know that range when they show like, okay, you are okay if your result is between this and this number. So they lowered the range. So now you're okay. And I don't remember which book it was, but it was some book, you know, like psychology/medicine, because this is my hobby. I like reading some stuff like that. They said that yes, that organization that is in charge of everything, I don't know if this is like World Health Organization or just the American one, they lower the range because they don't want to have like the whole country being deficient of certain stuff. So it's just more convenient to kind of represent general public. People are not dying, so they're fine. Let's just lower the range. So that's why I'm sure that my stress blocked my hair from getting something it needs. And I, like the research I did, basically said that, pardon me, I don't remember all the scientific names, but in simple words, our hair follicles have something that gives pigment. When stress happens, these like elements, they kind of fall asleep. It's not like they disappear, they fall asleep, and you need something to kind of wake them up, basically. So that's what I will be trying to do. I will try to wake them up. So I did my research, ordered the first thing. I'm not saying the names right now because I don't know if it's going to work. If it will, I will let you know and share. But right now, it's kind of a mystery of the experiment. Yeah. Now, with a feeling like I've accomplished something, except the 7 hours of work, I can go to bed. Did I tell you that our event in Atlanta will be an aquarium? It's going to be so beautiful. And I read the menu, thank God we're not serving fish, because I feel like that would be kind of weird to serve fish at the event in aquarium, right? It's like they will be like swimming there, looking at people eating their brothers and sisters. So yeah, I think we're serving beef. Yeah, usually steaks go, yeah, I think it's beef. Okie doke. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you're staying warm there, because we are freezing here. We really are. I have 25 layers on, and I think I will be sleeping wearing 25 layers on because it's just, oh my god, so cold, so freaking cold. Go. And just 1 degree better tomorrow. Oh my god, it will be 20. Okay, you already heard my talk about winter, so consider I just recreated it. Okay. Thanks so much for listening. I hope you're staying warm and healthy. And yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye. By the way, how do you spell gray? English language. You're not making it easy. Is it G-R-A-Y or is it G-R-E-Y? I saw both. What's the freaking difference? Whenever I email people using the word gray and use one spelling, they reply to me with another spelling, like the other spelling. How does it work? Please help. And by the way, I'm still waiting on nausea or nausea. Help, 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 please. And good night.